Hey, thank you for your comment. So, I don't want to say it won't help, but I will say that it's going to be hard regardless. So, just doing courses through Coursera and learning Power BI and Excel through certifications isn't going to be enough to get you an entry-level job, because I know a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, there's entry-level positions." There are, but there's a lot of people competing for those same positions. So, what actually trumps everything is experience is king. So if you already at your job have experience with Excel, if you already at your job have experience with Power BI or making dashboards using Excel, then that would be your best bet as to getting a job. Because I will say in my position where I'm at, there's people who did get courses through Coursera during Power BI and stuff like that, and they didn't make it past the 90 days because their skills weren't up to par with what the company needed, and they lied about their skill level. So even though they did take all these courses, learned how to do Excel, learned how to do Power BI, it wasn't enough with their own experience. And so having experience on the job is your best bet. But you may be like, well, how am I going to have experience on the job if I can't get anybody to hire me? Job hopping is the only way. Well, I'm saying it's the only way for me in that I've seen it work out. So for example, let's say that you're a receptionist somewhere and you're learning Excel or you're using Excel. Then point that out. Really clarify how you're using if statements on there, using different formulas on there. And you may be like, hey boss, can we bring in Power BI for a job? And your boss might be like, no, we can't afford it, which has happened to me. Find a workaround. So just be like, all right, well, you know what? I'm going to learn how to make a dashboard in Excel. So you're making dashboards in Excel, and this dashboard could just be for you. And just be like, I wonder how many people we're going to be getting, how many people we got and come in the last month. And you do all these metrics, and you're building all these metrics in Excel. Because the most important thing is you being able to talk about the process, how you built your stuff, and then being able to demonstrate that stuff, that you have that knowledge. Because at the end of the day, if you're building a KPI or a key performance indicator or a metric in Excel, you got that concept. That means that you're going to get those concepts in Power BI. That means that you're going to get those concepts, or how to do that, the overall concept, in SQL. You could learn SQL on the job. You could learn it. But the thing is having a good data head, having a good sniff test, which is something that I'm currently working through as well. It's always something that you're learning and growing. So if you can talk about the concepts that you're using, if you can talk about the processes, I think that'd be your best bet. Always continue to learn. Coursera is a great way to gain up your skills, because if you're learning how to use Excel through Coursera and then apply those experiences to your job now, that means that when you're talking about it in your next interview, you'll be able to do it. So don't think that you're wasting your time. It's just think about how you can integrate those skills now to help you with your skills obtaining a job next time. Because that's sort of what I've been doing. So for example, in my previous role, I built a dashboard using R. And I was able to talk about that building in the interview that I have for this job. Now, did I use Power BI? No, I used R, and I use, I think it's called Dashboard Flex or something like that. And it's free, but it's finding experiences in ways that you didn't think about and then implementing it where you are now. But good luck with this. Don't give up. Keep going. Like, if it's something you truly want, if it's like your dream, you can do it. And remember, we can do hard things. So don't give up. Just slow and steady, okay? Peace, love, and happiness.